Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
Taken in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
On 1st and 10. Far and complete to Zach Ertz. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this underneath to Michel.
And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Gain of 15. And the Steeler first down.
Off play action. Far. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
He was brought down.
The numbers a week ago for Michel. 20 carries, 81 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Sony Michel, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Throwing on first down. Meadows. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get...
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A 7-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, Michel. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 14. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Gain of 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, they run with Michel. And he stopped immediately there. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you do.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Vita Vea racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down. Meadows escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun. Far. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Buccaneers have it.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. On 1st down, Meadows. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32.
On 1st and 10, Meadows. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
Joey Slye.
And man, Charles, talking about singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Off the play fake. Far. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jerome Baker in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Far to Michel on the screen. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage.
And the Steelers,
now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Steelers,
they'll run out of the gun with Michel. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running.
the ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run with Michel. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
He's tackled at the 30.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing on 1st down. Far. He's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be a third and about 13. Operating from the gun. Farr to Michel on the dump ball. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
First and 10. At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard
to throw again. Meadows. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down. And 1 yard to go.
From the gun, Farr. And he connects with Ertz. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Operating from the gun, Farr. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
It's a gain of 20.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On first down, Farr. That's complete right around the 8. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Farr. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Sony Michel, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
The kick is good.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. On 1st and 10, Meadows on the right side. This is Miller. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Throwing on 1st down. Far. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
Johnson.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the 3rd quarter. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 38.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard, his 4th touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10. at the 20.
Looking to throw on second down. Far. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On 1st down, Meadows. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Now Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
3-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
operating from the gun. Meadows. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's Jones. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Meadows. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Meadows. To the right side, complete to Miller. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Operating from the gun, far. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
3 at the 44-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, far. That's to his running back, Sony Michel.
Complete.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
On second down, Michel, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead. Here to start quarter number 4. The Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun. Far. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Back to throw. Far. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Vita Vea, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Flush to his right. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
There certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
Looking to throw on second down. Far. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Pittsburgh.
Operating from the gun. Far. Stepping up. He's going to keep it.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard
from the gun. Far. Forced out. And it's a fumble. And a look now at Nelson, who remains down. He appears to be shaken up a bit. We'll check on his status when we get back. On 3rd and 2. Far. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
To throw on second down. Farr able to hit his target, Claypool. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Steelers on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Farr. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Vita Vea, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Looking to throw on second down. Farr hitting Juju on the slant. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
15. But it's third.
On 3rd and 2. Farr. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 33. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Point after, right down the